Alright guys, today we're going to be looking at traction control, and I'm somebody who has not mastered traction control, so I feel like a lot of you out there who are trying to learn will appreciate this, and I hope there's people out there who have mastered it or doing a lot better at it that can comment down below. Let me know the best tips, tricks, things you may have tried to get used to it. Is there a method? Is there just a clicking point for you that you went, that was the moment that I knew I kind of had it down to control? I know that I'm going to have to do a couple laps slower, but it's not easy for someone who wants to go aggressive, and also for someone who's used to being on controller and with maximum traction control as well, so they can just launch it for every single corner. So admittedly, my skill level is an issue, but I am going to grow. As I said, I don't want to commit to getting a full load of equipment, rig and all that without either reason for benefit or kind of being better. So my aim is to get all this stuff, but I need to improve first of all. So if I show you where I'm at, and just to show you, this is just with traction control off. Everything else, it's automatic gearbox, anti-locks on. This is just simply traction control off. Now, this isn't necessarily my first time. Hello? This isn't necessarily just my first time, but this is something which I just, like there, it feels so slow. And I think I already have time set here with like everything on, so you can kind of see in the top right where I'm at. But yeah, particularly corners like this. I've just gone a bit deep there anyway. It just feels so unstable and slow, and that's maybe what I need to have it like at the start. And once I hit, when I know, get the power, I do it every time too quickly. And I see a lot of people talk about spin the car and rotate it, and I get it, but I don't get it at the same time. It's just a complicated thing for me to try and understand. And do you know what? I feel like there's some tracks where I probably can do traction control for a little bit and it's there, but then you put me in like a race scenario, and oh, it just goes all feeling of what I'm doing. And I do wonder, is it a lot that I'm doing with the steering wheel? I know I need to like level out the steering before I really start to increase the power, and it should be the more steering lock I've got on, the less power I should have there. And I don't know also if it's my settings, if it's a case of I need to change my settings so that I can, because as you can see here, I don't feel like I'm pressing the throttle a lot, but it was still quite high. So I don't know if that start part's a problem. I'm someone, when it comes to settings, I'm a trial and error, but not really understand what's going on. But you see, I can get it so it goes a little smoother, and I can get around. Obviously, 7 seconds, the 10 seconds, I've obviously lost a whole load of time just because of the big spin. But like this first corner, it's just not smooth. Like it's a fear of the throttle. Like we're 5 temps down, and it's just like a genuine fear of hitting the throttle. So spun here last time, so we're trying to keep it together. But it's not like, it's not for a lack of trying. Like I just feel like, is this just something where I'm gonna have to just tan out like 100 laps on a track and just really kind of get used to it and try it out? Or is this something, will it just naturally click? That's what I want to know. Do you people just do it and you just get like a clicking point? Or if someone else is struggling, what part are you struggling with? Because I know a lot of people just struggle just in general, just trying to get used to it. Like whenever I've turned it off before on controller, it's been absolute hell. It has not been even possible for me. I'm so heavy with the hands, as I'm probably displaying with the foot as well, which obviously brings me on to like stuff like trail braking, which I know is another thing I need to do and really master a lot better, which there's times when I do it quite well and times where I'm struggling. Probably not doing it very well right now because I'm talking about it and addressing it, but I just know that a lot of people, obviously there's a lot of techniques that I need to learn. Do you know what it is? It's the same as in a race. It's the wanting to, I literally never let go of the throttle, and that's hilarious. it's the wanting to chase after it. It's seeing oh, someone's in front of me, like chase it. And like I want, instead of being smooth, where smooth is quick, I want to be power is quick. So I slam my foot down and try to really go at it. But I thought it'd be a good thing to show people, for anyone that's struggling, to know that other people are struggling to kind of master it as well, but also for people to give advice. As I've said on previous videos, like this could be like a community. This could be like a place where people can go to kind of get advice, tips, what they're struggling with. I don't have the ego on this game to tell you, oh, I'm too good to hear any advice and tips. I think one thing as well with my steering is it needs to be a lot smoother. I think the smoother it is will be more beneficial to me. But it's like, am I waiting too long to hit the power, and how do I learn to decrease the amount of time I'm off the power to getting back on it, like here? Like there, I felt like I'd get on it a little quicker. It's a lot more aggressive, it's a lot more kind of pushy. Now, when I said about methods before and techniques, do people use anything like, would you advise using medium first and learning with medium, and then taking it off the last step? Or is that kind of counterintuitive, where you feel like, yeah, well, you're gonna learn still with a stabilizer, but you're just then gonna eventually take it off and be back in the same boat? Or is that something that's worked for people? Like, that's what was interesting to know. Like, is this something where people are really just like, oh yeah, like this, that it will just click for you? Or that's what I just don't feel. Listen, has there been a million videos made on traction control? Yeah. I don't know if there's one really like this, with someone showing their struggles, but I'm happy to be the tester dummy out there for people, because I feel like there's a lot of people out there that can help. A lot of people out there who know what to do, how to help people, and there's a lot of things that I can see as the reason why. Like, I could probably do a breakdown video of this, which once I've mastered it, I will happily do plenty and show people what I do. This isn't a kind of secret club where I want people to hide stuff. I feel like the better people are at gaming, the better people are at racing. Is this going to kind of create a more competitive environment? If you're half a second faster lap than somebody, if you can increase that gap, you've got someone out there that's faster, and they're also then trying to race with you. Like, you get better. I think you're going to get better racing out of it by doing that. Like, if I can make my friend, if he's a second slower than me, if I can get him up there with me, I've got someone that I can race with who you know is going to want to race with good intent. Like, you go online, which I did in the first video on this channel, people just, I think someone commented saying, people spend like 70-80 quid on this game just to crash. Like, why do you buy the game? For something like F1, which is so particular with its rules as well, like, surely you'd enjoy it. This isn't like, you want to race like that, go on GTA races, go on there and like, you can bump around, do whatever. Buy Crash Bandicoot. Like, do something like that. Go play a game which you can bump around and do whatever. But I feel like there's a large community of people that enjoy that, and fair enough to you. I feel like you should have your own lobbies where it is set that way. But I don't want competitive races, and I don't want to be like, oh, you turn ghosting on and do that. But that's the way it's going to end up going. But you can see here, I'm still like a second down. We're getting around a lot smoother, but it's slower. But I don't know, again, is that just a thing of what I've got to do? Now, as I was mentioning before, do I need to change it to medium and drive with it on medium? Is that what the plan is? Do I need to learn on medium first of all? Because I just don't... Oh, I mean, I definitely feel the stability, but I can save it a little bit more. You can feel where the traction control really kicks in. I'm going from low to medium. Like, I've done a little bit of it on medium, but I don't know if I'm just kind of counterproductive and do it when really learning by there. Do I need to just, like, a little adjustment there, changing my line slightly and going deeper, and it means I can be a lot squarer quicker and get on the power. Yeah, see, there I didn't. And then I know I'm trying to turn whilst trying to put power down whilst I've still got a lot of lock on. Like, it needs to be a lot squarer, as you can see with my wheel below. I need to move my hood out of the way so you guys can see that as well. But yeah, that's another point. Like, is that what's key? But I'm a lot more confident to get on the throttle quicker. Obviously, I've got that little adjustment with it being medium, where they are going to save me a bit with traction control. But I don't know, maybe it's more my actual driving line coming out of corners which isn't helping me, because I'm naturally putting myself in positions where I'm in an area where I want to put the power on, but my lock isn't great. But anyone who's clicked on this video did not expect this to be what we was going through with traction control. Yeah, see there. Still, when it's gone, and yeah, I think it's just a learning curve. I think it's going to be a lot of learning. What we'll do is we'll do one more lap with it, but again, I just want some comments. I just want some tips thingy. I don't need you to tell me how bad it is, because I know it's bad. If you're going to tell me how bad it is, that's absolutely fine, but at least give me something that you do in return. You can say, you stink at this, I do this to help it. You just tell me I stink at it, you're just telling me the obvious. I think this video has made that pretty clear of what that is. But yeah, obviously, as far as other content goes as well, oh, shaky. As far as other content goes, I am doing an online career mode. I'm going to do my own career mode playthrough. I kind of wanted to master the art of sim racing. So I'm downloading obviously the iRacing. I'm going to try that as well and see how that goes. I'm sure that's just going to be full of absolute sweat, so that'll be so fun. I say that, an absolute sweat is where I'm aiming to be. So yeah, as far as this video goes, comment, obviously like and subscribe, that helps a lot. You can see the progress of me. You can update me on your progress. Let me know also when you do comment me a time. Like, let me know this is your time on this track. So comment Bahrain this time. Let me know what settings you have on, what you don't, because that will help, so I can know where I'm at just in the general public. But yeah, as far as this is, we're way off. We're a second, about 8 tenths off when it comes to medium. So make sure, again, like and subscribing, commenting, all the usual. Helps a lot, loves it a lot. Give me your tips and advice on how I can master this as well, a little bit of the save. But yeah, that's it from me today. But yeah, said it already, but I'll see you in the next one.